Now, Greater Cambridge is a wonderful area full of wonderful opportunities.
So there's a load of things that make Cambridge great. It's a great place to live and work.
The Greater Cambridge is a fantastic place to live because we have beautiful villages, we have a beautiful city in Cambridge, we have good jobs here, we have great education, lovely open green spaces.
So it's a really great place to be, and the best people in the world come here to work. They come here to work and they come here to study and they stay here because they like it.
So Cambridge is a fantastic place to live and to bring up a family, which is what I've been doing here for the last 15 years.
But it's a city that wants to do things differently.
At the moment, so many destinations and opportunities and education and services are not accessible to you if you can't access your private car.
There are also concerns about the way in which congestion makes our bus network much less reliable. Busy and congested roads actually make it more difficult for people who want to walk and cycle.
So Addenbrooke's is such a major destination for our region. Staff need to be able to access their place of work, and so many patients are having trouble making their appointments on time.
We need to reduce our carbon footprint. Cars, lorries, buses, all those sorts of vehicles are not good for our planet.
It's never been more imperative that we are offering all of our residents high quality, affordable, reliable, fast public transport options that will give them the choice over public transport or car.
Even before I became the mayor, I always said the answer is with buses. Buses can be the key that can unlock this city.
Double the buses doing double the distance, running double the time.
And we've got plans for safer cycling routes right through the middle of Cambridge. We're introducing a sustainable travel zone. It's going to be where you get charged if you come into this city on a Monday to Friday, but you won't be charged in the evening and you won't be charged in the weekend. And that will bring in, hopefully, somewhere in the order of about £50 million a year, which will then subsidise the buses.
There's a wider package of measures. It's not just about a charge. So there's proposals around £1 bus fares for journeys within the city boundaries, £2 bus fares and much more frequent services from outlying villages.
We already know that we've got some good plans to have zero-emission buses, electric buses, but we won't stop in Cambridge until we kind of deliver that supported public transport network that really delivers for all.
In a bus network that people feel positive about using in the same way that they do about using public transport in London.
Well, I'm a mayor for Cambridgeshire and Peterborough, and that's important. As we start making plans for the city of Cambridge, we think about how are these plans going to be implemented and how are they going to benefit the whole communities across things. That's market towns, that's villages, far and wide, from north, south, east and west.
In the future, I really hope people come and go, that was seamless. It was seamless if I arrive on a train and then I want to get into the middle of town. If I live in an outlying village, that I can easily get back to my home at an evening on public transport.
What I hope we'll get next year when we get the consultation results back and we start making decisions about this process is a sense of where people want their public transport and their transport network to go, not just for the next 5-6 years, but also for the next 10 or 20 years.
So we really need to hear people's views about how this scheme works for them, whether it really is the integrated scheme that we hope it can be, so that we can make sure we design a scheme that really does work for the residents of Greater Cambridge.
We know how urgent the climate emergency is, and there are alternatives, and we need to get those alternatives in place because it won't happen overnight. It takes time to build that brilliant bus network and to persuade people that this is the transport network of the future.
In the future, I want freedom and movement around the city where people are making decisions about their lifestyle, their willingness to get onto a bike, to walk around a city, breathe in the fresh air. But at the same time, we're a city that works, which is innovative, and we have to accept that the car is here to stay. But when people have to use the car, they can use it. But when they want to use public transport, they know that they will have a reliable service, a service that's affordable, a service that will be there at the time of the most need. And it's a service that's safe, so that anybody can use it at any time of the day, and it works for everybody.